Bow, big games, get me. Yo, it's big games. As most of you know, UFC 296 is a couple of days away from us. Obviously, we got my guy Leon Edwards, Mr. Headshot Dead, headlining the card, the headline in the show. Look at me fucking up. My English is not Englishing today. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick prediction. I don't usually do the prelims, but the prelims are looking a bit interesting this time. So yeah, here goes my predictions. We'll start with the prelims, and for those of you, don't get confused, it's not the early prelims, it's the prelims leading up to the main event. And first off, we have a women's flyweight bout, and we have Casey O'Neill versus Ariane Lipski. I've already looked briefly at their records and whatnot. I've watched Casey O'Neill fight once before. I think she fought on Leon Edwards' card when Leon fought Kamaru the third time. And I'll be honest, I shot this prediction video already, but I had to redo it. And initially I wasn't going with Casey O'Neill because she lost me money last time. So and I can't lie, I was bad mouthing her, I'm not gonna lie. But after looking at the two women's stats, I'm gonna go with Casey O'Neill. I'm gonna say a finish. Alright, you know what, let me quickly check. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a finish by Casey O'Neill. I'm not gonna pick around. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a finish for Casey O'Neill. And then next we move on to Cody Garbrandt. I don't know how to say his name. I'll be right, I don't know how to say that guy's name, bro. But you guys all know who I'm talking about. It's a bantamweight bout, so you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. Cody, whatever his fucking second surname is. Cody, whatever his fucking second name is, versus Brian Kelleher. You see, the problem with Cody is that he is hit and miss. But if he shows up at 100%, he could potentially beat a lot of guys. So I'm gonna go with Cody, and I'm gonna go with a finish in the second round. And then next we move on to another women's bout. This one is a bantamweight bout. We have Irene Aldana versus Carol Rosa. I'm gonna go with Irene. I'm gonna pick decision or a finish. I believe Irene fought Amanda Nunes. I might be wrong, but I'm almost certain she fought Amanda Nunes before Amanda retired. So I'm gonna go with Irene by a finish or decision. And then next, to close out the prelims, we move on to a featherweight bout with Josh Emmett versus Bryce Mitchell. And I'm just gonna make this one very quick. I'm going with Bryce Mitchell. The first time I watched Josh Emmett, I think was last year, I was completely disappointed. I watched him, who did he fight? I can't remember who he fought, but I'll be honest, I've been very disappointed with everything I've seen of Josh Emmett, because he goes into mixed martial arts fights just trying to box. I don't want to see that. It's called mixed martial arts for a reason. Like, you'll be trying to box people who are outboxing you. So why don't you mix it? It's called mixed martial arts for a fucking reason. But Josh Emmett, I'll be completely honest with you, I don't really like the way you fight. And I'm going with Bryce Mitchell. And shout out Bryce Mitchell, obviously, because, you know, he's a very religious person. So shout him out. And then we move on to the main card. And it's funny because the man who's opening up the main card on UFC 296 is the cuck Ian Gary. And in this bout, obviously, like most of you will know, it's a welterweight bout, and it is Vincent Luque versus Ian Mikado Gary. Ian Mikado Cuck Gary. I'm not going to say too much about Ian. You guys already know what's going on with him. I made a video talking about all of it. However, the video didn't even fucking record. So, yeah, I'm not going to say too much on Ian. Maybe in the future, you guys might get some more words from me. But he's a fucking cuck, and he needs to wake up and stop being a fucking little bitch. But, yeah, as much as he is what he is, oh yeah, I don't like his personality. I think he's a fucking mug. But however, with me saying all of that, I'm not going to take away from his skill set. Very good fighter. And I think he finishes Vincent Luque. I'm going to go second round. Second round finish for Ian Mikado Cuck Gary. Then we move on to a lightweight bout. And this fight, even as I'm about to announce it, even inside of me, I really want this guy to win, and all the MMA community wants this guy to win. And in this bout, we have Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett. Obviously, Tony's coming off I think it's a 6-fight losing streak. And it's so unfortunate because Tony went from 12 fights unbeaten to 6. It's crazy. I really wish he got to fight Khabib, because I honestly do think out of everyone Khabib has fought, Tony would have been the one to actually give Khabib a lot of problems. Paddy, overrated fighter. I'm going with Tony because I actually want Tony to win. So I'm going with Tony, and I'm going with Tony by submission or TKO. That's what I'm going for. Then next up, we have a welterweight bout, which is Shavkat I forgot how can I forget how to pronounce his surname? Shavkat Rakhmonov. I said that wrong, but more time I just hear everyone call him Shavkat. So Shavkat versus Stephen Thompson. Stephen Thompson is 40 years old now. I will say this though, very good stand-up fighter. I think he will give Shavkat some problems, even though he's 40 years of age. But Shavkat is a problem, man. And as much as I want Steven to win, I think I'm going to have to go with Shavkat. And I think I'm going to go with a finish in the 3rd round, you know. It's so unfortunate because I fuck with Steven so much. I even watch a lot of these videos, like fight breakdown videos, fighting tips, technique videos, all of that sort of stuff. So I really fuck with him. It's just, I feel like in this fight, that young and hungrier, fresh and fitter fighter, I think it's going to play a part. I think that's going to be a big factor in this fight. I could be wrong though, because like I said, Steven is a very, very good stand-up fighter, and he could cause Shavkat a lot of problems. But I'm going Shavkat with a finish in the 3rd round. Then we move on to the co-main event, and the co-main event is a flyweight title bout. We have Alexandra Pantoja versus Brandon Royale. I don't think that's how you say his name. Obviously, I'm a bit upset because Brandon Moreno, he lost the last fight to Alexandra Pantoja, and obviously he lost the belt. But I was hoping Brandon was going to get a rematch. But to be fair, the division needs to move on. We've had Brandon and Figueiredo, I think 2 or 3 times. Yeah, 3 times back to back. So I understand why they've gone with this fight instead of giving Brandon a rematch with Alexandre. But I'm going with Alexandra Pantoja. I'm going to say either a finish. I'm not going to say what round because I don't know too much about him, but I know he's a very good fighter. But I'm going to go a finish or a decision. And then to close the show, the main event is a welterweight title bout with my guy, Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington. Leon, aka Mr. Headshot Dead versus Colby Covington. Colby hasn't fought in, I think it's a year or 2 years. Leon's been the most active fighter. I've seen a lot of people giving their opinions, saying why they think Leon's going to win, saying why they think Colby's going to win. And one thing I will say, as much as Colby is a very good fighter, he is a 5-round fighter. I do believe inactivity does catch up to you. And I'm riding with Leon all day long. I don't like the way Colby carries himself. I don't like the way he tries to discredit Leon for all the hard work he's done. And I'm going Leon. Honestly, I truly believe what I'm about to say. I believe Leon gets it done in the 3rd or 4th round, and he's going to finish him. And don't be surprised if it's a head kick again or a knee when Colby's shooting for the takedowns. But I'm going Leon with a finish. I don't see it. And if Leon doesn't win by finish, I'm still going to say Leon by decision. But I think Leon gets the job done in the 3rd or 4th round. So yeah, that's my predictions for UFC 296. Obviously, it's the last card of the year, last fight of the year, last fights of the year. So I'm going to be up watching that. Hopefully, if I can stream it, then do a live reaction, I'll do all of that. If I can't, I can't. It is what it is. But just know, when Leon wins, I'm going to be one of the happiest men on the planet. I got my forged Irish stout for the first time today. Haven't drank it yet. I'm going to save that for the weekend, even though I don't drink. But I'm going to drink that. Shout out Mr. McGregor. Shout out Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards for the win. Fuck you, Colby. And that is my UFC 296 breakdown. Oh yeah, and quickly, fuck that cuck, Ian Gary. Yeah? But anyways, guys, have a good week. Enjoy UFC 296. And I'll see you soon, guys. Bow.